Katie, we're going to taste some wine, if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
I'm going to blind taste you on some wine, actually. I didn't tell you we were going to do this, but we're doing it. Just to set the stage, it's a great segment for what we're talking about. We don't need a full breakdown of a tasting grid. You're such a great taster. I think what will be fun about this is just seeing how you break down the wine. What are the most important things to you that stand out about the wine? Maybe like right away some things that's telling you what it's not.
Okay.
And what it is and why, and kind of just take it from there. And
so humbling.
Yes,
There's nothing more humbling on the planet than the blind tasting party trick. Okay.
We're doing it. Let me grab it real quick.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
One for me. I'm gonna put this back here, actually. Put this off to the side.
Okay.
You can break it down however you'd like.
Okay.
I'm also going to keep you on a timer here so we don't tell you. It's just like concise. You have 60 seconds to break down this wine. Yes.
60 seconds. Oh
yes,
my God.
100%.
Okay.
So
All right.
you can start whenever you're ready. Tell us what you think.
All right. Oh, I love the nose. It's crisp. It's citrusy. There's some minerality. Oh yeah, like kind of wet, stony, lemon lime, a little kind of pithy grapefruit. Super fun texture, little petrol-y on the finish. Ooh, yeah, and the mid palate's great, the finish is great.
What do you think it's not?
Well, it's not a New World wine. I wouldn't, so like if I was gonna say it's gotta be some...
Why is it not a New World wine?
It just tastes cold climate to me, and it tastes, there's so much minerality in that it just seems...
By cold climate, what do you mean?
So...
Like not as expressive, not as aggressive in the glass, lighter alcohol?
No, higher acid.
Okay.
Just that high-toned fruit.
Okay.
Where I find, warmer climates tend to be more stone fruit, tropical, more luscious, riper. This is just that really kind of zippy, high-toned, like... a little more electric, as opposed to the fleshy, more succulent kind of fruits. Yeah, wow. What else am I going to say about this? So in tasting this, basically, for me, as opposed to doing the method of deduction where I'm trying to figure out what it is, what I look for when I taste wines for the shop is not what I like and what I don't like. Like that is not my job. My mentor taught me that very early on when I made the egregious mistake when he asked me during a blind tasting what I thought of the wine, and I told him I liked it, and then he proceeded to rake me over the coals and tell me he didn't give a good what I liked and didn't like. The question was, tell me about the wine.
Right.
And so for me, it's looking at the body, the acid, the dryness, but most importantly looking at a sense of place, looking at the seamlessness, looking at the integration of flavors across the palate. Like those are the things that I want to look for, that I can be really objective about, that don't have anything to do with whether or not I like the wine, right?
I love that, yep.
Because listen, there's a lot of wine I carry in here that I wouldn't drink, but is it a well-made wine for the price? Is it something I know someone will like? Regardless of whether or not it's my cup of tea or not, doesn't matter. I have to look for, is it a good wine? Is it a good price?
Does it represent that place well?
Totally.
It might not be your personal preference,
exactly,
but it is for somebody.
This is my personal preference, though. I will say it. This is delicious.
This is super good right now.
So I'm going to go to... I'm going to say like, this tastes like a Gruner to me. I think, and I'm not even going to say, I think this is like classic Austrian Gruner. I think I get a little of that white pepper, which is, you know, the lemon, the lime, and a little of that white pepper kind of speaks classic Gruner. The minerality, you know, that kind of almost a little schisty. Sounds so stupid, but it's true. Yeah, it's got the tension. So if I'm going to get like super fine.
Yeah, where in Austria would you say if you had to fine tune it?
I'm assuming I'm warm, or you would have been like, let's try a different country. So let's see. Let's say, that finish. Wachau, Schmaragd.
Nice. Let me show you what we have.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm scared. You're like, it's a Chablis. And especially like the finish is a little, like I said, it's a little petrol-y, but it's also a little glycolic. Like I get a little of that glycerin kind of thing on the finish, which I wouldn't get off of like a Chardonnay or even a Chenin.
You're absolutely correct. It is a Gruner Veltliner. It is from Kremstal.
Oh, it's a Kremstal.
But you're right there. I mean, you nailed it.
Oh!
Yeah, nice work.
Holy. Oh. Wow. Okay.
That's super good. That's super fresh. It's zingy.
So fresh. Yeah.
It's very peppery. It's delicious. We visited her actually last year. That's Silke Buchegger. She's the winemaker. She's amazing. We're picking up a bunch of new wines from her. She's killing it in Kremstal.
Yeah, that's delicious.
Yeah. Perfect.
That's delicious. Okay, well, I don't have
nice work.
I don't have to wear the cone of shame.
No, you got it.
Oh my God, that makes me so happy. Yeah, okay.
Well,
that doesn't happen all the time.
No, you know what? But you nailed it. I mean, it was zingy, the pepperiness, the fruit components, the minerality, everything that you were saying about it was great. And I guess some Gruners do get a little bit of petrol, right? Because there is a little bit of that in there, which is...
I get a little on that finish, that little glycerine kind of...
And what took you to Gruner versus Riesling, for example? I think Riesling is very common for petrol, right?
Oh, yeah, because it didn't have that kind of petrol. And it didn't, and it wasn't... I didn't get the RS off of this. I didn't get the same kind of acid. I didn't get the slate that I would, attribute to a Riesling. And Riesling just typically, to me, it fires in a different part of my mouth. The acid.
Yeah.
The acid hits the roof of my mouth on a Riesling like a rocket.
Yeah, yeah.
Even if there is a little RS, and regardless of the designation, where Gruners always kind of hit me kind of like back here, and so that's the big telltale. But it wasn't. This was more of that petrol, like glycerin kind of textural.
Interesting, yeah,
as opposed to aroma.
Gotcha. Cool. Nice work.
Thank you.